Hey girlfriends, welcome back. So today I'm going to be getting ready and I'm going to bring you along with my makeup routine and what I do for a night out. So I've got my friend Brooke's birthday tonight, and so I'm going to start getting ready, have a few drinks, listen to some music and just hype myself up. So I'm actually quite excited because, not gonna lie, I haven't really gone out in like a long time, so it's kind of nice when I finally get to go out and I'm in the mood and I'm ready for like a good night. I'm so excited. I definitely think the alter ego is gonna come out tonight. Mad dog is out. Beware, guys. So I've currently got my top on that I'm wearing tonight because, as you can tell, it's a very light colored top and I'm scared to put it on after when I have done my makeup because I fear that I'm gonna get makeup all over it, and that's obviously not going to be a vibe. It's currently 3:49 and Tilly's picking me up at 4:50, so we've literally got an hour to get ready, which is perfect time because I get ready really quickly. But we're trying out some new makeup routines today, so I'm excited, but hopefully it works out because I swear to God, if it doesn't look good, I'm gonna be hella scared. So anyways, so the drink of choice, I've got my lovely glass with my ice and I'm gonna make like a DIY limoncello. Got the Prosecco. That was like low-key really scary. We're in for a big night, guys. I fear I did way too much. I'm literally alone and I don't want to get drunk in my room alone. And then I've got this Sodally lemon yuzu lemon drink and I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. Me and my sister literally drink this like every single night with dinner. But it kind of tastes like limoncello without the alcohol, so I'm going to add that in as well. Limoncello! Okay, let's take a sip. That's really good. Oh, I'm excited. Yay! So, for tonight's makeup look, I think I'm gonna do something like this as my eye. So like a bit of smoked out brown with like black on the inside, and then glitter on the top, which I never do, so I'm a little bit scared that that's gonna look a bit rogue. And like this. So hopefully that'll work out. And then I'm kind of gonna go for like a cherry red lip because that's my fave. Kind of like that sort of vibe. So we'll give it a little go and see how it works. A little bit scared.
Coming next, I got some songs that are gonna kick up a storm. All the good fun, of course.
Oh my god, this is such a good song. Okay, so I think I'm going to start off with eyes, only because if it fucks up, I can take it off. So, I got heaps of new makeup brushes, which is so good because your girl is in dire need. I feel like makeup brushes is not a thing people rebuy enough. Like, obviously we can clean them and stuff, but I just feel like when you clean them, sometimes they just don't go back the same way. Like, I've had mine for years and they've just like turned to honestly shit. So, okay, so I'm going to start off by putting some concealer in my crease just to sort of line it, prepare it for the makeup. I'm going to take, this palette is so old, please don't judge, this chocolate brown shade that has literally hit pan, and I'm gonna brush that across basically my whole eye, and same with this color. And I'm just doing like a light brush across the whole lid, because if I'm putting shimmer on, I want to make sure that like it's not too matte, because I fear that the shimmer won't really work. And I'm putting the darker brown on the outer corner. So now I'm taking this brush here and I am going to start with that chocolate brown and kind of smudging it all the way under my waterline and then bring it out as a wing as well. I also like to make sure I put it like really in the inner corner and like drag it out, because it drags your eye that way, and then up too. All the roof and the pain that it causing, they ran through with the food that they own. Gang shit never moving with caution. Too down sick, no assuming my role. Bandwidth, EQ and distortion. I'm also then closing my eyes and literally rubbing the brush across like the top, which I don't usually do, but that way it like outlines the top of your eyes too. And I feel like it can be kind of messy, like it doesn't have to be perfect. The whole point is it is a smoky eye. Okay guys, wait, that kind of ate. But now I've got to go in with the black, and I'm really scared because I do not use black eyeliner ever. Through the wounds of my soul, say again, no room for this haunting. Advantage got me cruising their own. All the roof and the pain that it causing, they ran through with the food that they own. Okay, so now I think I'm just going to go through and draw the black like on my waterline and sort of drag it out slightly, and then slightly on the top as well. I think that's what I'm going to do, and I'm praying it's going to work. I'm really actually scared, not gonna lie. They could never roll in my path, nothing like a stroll in the park. Never seen light straight thrown in the dark. Never gleam bright with this token of art. Wait guys, Loki ate. I'm gonna make sure now I like sort of smoke out a bit of a wing. And I want it like really smoky. But obviously I can go back later and add more, because I need to do my base too. Okay, I'm gonna use my new Mecca glitter shadow, and I'm going to put it on my lid and then brush it out with my finger and pray that that works. Oceans apart, set levels when the solar enhance. Get set on how we roll in the R's. Just set to me owning my path. Gang shit never moving with caution. Too down sick, no one's human my role. Bandwidth, EQ and distortion. Bandage through the wind. What the heck, guys? I low-key look rogue as fuck. Now I'm stressed. What the hell? I think I'm just going to go back in with a lot more like brown and like the light brown colour and just sort of lighten it up. But like the eyes like actually kind of eat, so I'm kind of happy. I don't know, to be honest, but anyways, I feel like you got to get a wriggle on, because it's currently 4:10 till he's coming in 40 minutes, which doesn't seem like a long time, but I fear that it's too soon. I'm going to do my base now. For foundation, I literally just use this Rimmel one. I'm obsessed with it. It's so cheap and it's so good. So I'm literally going to put that everywhere. And one thing about me is like, I'm a caker. Like, I'm like, no bitch who this. And I'm okay with that. Because as I said, it's the alter ego. Say again, no room for this haunting. Vantage got me cruising at home. All the roof and the pain that it causing. They ran through with the... Okay, now I'm going to go in with concealer. And again, I use the Rimmel one. And I'm going in with the darker shade that I have. I'm putting that under my eyes. Dragging it out the side there. I put some on my forehead. Here. Chin, and then any blemishes, and then we buffen that out. I always like to do my forehead first and like work my way down of blending out my concealer, because the only thing about this concealer sealer is I do find that it oxidizes, and so I don't like to leave it for too long, especially under my eyes, otherwise I crease a lot more. One thing I will say about me putting on heaps of makeup is like, so many of my friends are always like, Maddie, how does your makeup like always stay on so long? And like, even one time we all went out and it started pouring, like literally pouring. Everybody got drenched and everyone was like, oh my fucking god. And everyone's like, makeup's like fully off their face. My makeup intact. It's like I hadn't even gotten rained on. Fully intact. Don't mind if I do, but I always tell everyone, guys, you just have to cake it on there. And obviously I do love a natural glow, but I don't really wear much makeup like ever unless I'm going out. So I might as well make up for the times I don't wear makeup. I'm putting powder now under my eyes and just like basically everywhere where I put that concealer, but I'm making sure not to do like too much because I don't want to be too cakey. Anyways, now onto bronzer, my favorite part. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer and I'm literally just going to put that like all across my cheekbones and my forehead. This is like the one part that actually makes me look like I'm somewhat human. But I am actually really excited to go out tonight. I feel like I was tossing in terms of like, I can get very like, the whole thing about not drinking. I feel like everybody nowadays, it's like we're all a lot more like health conscious and stuff, which is great, and I am too. But I think obviously drinking plays a massive part into like what people like. Do people want to drink? Do people want to go out? Is it going to ruin your fitness goals? Blah, blah, blah. And I think it's that hard thing of just being sober curious. But I think as well, a lot of the time you can cop a lot of shit for wanting to not drink because automatically people think, oh, you're not fun. Like, you're going to have a chill night. You're going to go home early, blah, blah, blah. And I obviously know that, like, when you drink, you're a lot more, like, awake and you want to do more things and you're just, like, out there. 100%, like, it does play a part. But I think it's just very difficult because, like, especially for me, I'm a big party girl, guys. But also I'm such like a health girl too, that I'm either one way or the other. And I think that's where I find it really tricky, as in like, am I going to have a massive night out or am I going to be really tame and go home early? But at the same time, I have gone to a lot of stuff more recently sober and I've stayed out like the whole time and it's actually been so fun. But I think it's just very difficult of like figuring out like that balance, and just because like if you're not going to drink, it feels like it limits a lot. I think the thing with that is just kind of doing what you want to do, and like you've got to remember a lot of the times like you've met your friends through non-drinking situations most of the time, so they clearly like you for you, not just when you drink. And I think it's just like you can do just whatever you want to do and just like have fun with it and go out and don't drink, or go out and do drink. I think the main thing for me though is when I do go out and drink, I just make sure the next day I like wake up, I have a shower, I wash my hair. A lot of the time that's like the one thing I need to do is like wash my hair. I make my bed, I go make a yummy good breakfast, and then I make sure I schedule in like an exercise. And the best thing to do, I think, is scheduling in an exercise with somebody else, because then it keeps you accountable. And even if that's just like a walk or literally going to the sauna or something, it doesn't have to be anything crazy, literally yoga. I think just knowing that you have that like accountability of somebody else is in it too, it just makes me feel personally like a lot better about going out. You want to go out and you want to have fun, but you don't want to get out of routine, because I know that like I've had multiple times I've gone out, then the next day I've literally just rotted and done nothing, and then it kind of just naturally in my head associates like, oh, if I go out it means like the next day is a full write-off. But I think it's just really important to make sure that like you're doing good things that are going to help you, and then that way it's like you can still go out, have fun, have a good night out, drink if you want to drink, and it's like fun, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing today, because apparently I'm running 10k tomorrow with Tilly, so as I sit here and finish off my drink. But you know what, guys, now that I'm having a few more drinks, I really feel like Greece is calling my name and I want to be there right now. I'm so jealous because everybody's like literally leaving in like less than a month, and I still have like 2 months, which is fine because obviously I'm still going and I'm lucky that I can even go, but I am very excited and I cannot wait. It'll be super fun. Okay, now my bronzer is done. I am going to do my blush. For blush, I take the Hourglass at Night. It's literally my favorite color ever. I used to be such like a light makeup, light blush, like everything like coral colors. And then I don't know what hit me. One day I was like, we're revamping. We're becoming this whole new person. And I literally just like was like, I'm going to try all this new like style and new like makeup. And now I love it. I look so crazy, but trust. Also, blush is the first thing to come off. So we put lots on. I actually look ridiculous. What the hell? What the helly? I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I'm taking this eyebrow pencil and I'm just gonna fill in the little pieces. It's one of my favorite things at the moment is thin eyebrows. I freaking love thin eyebrows. I used to have like massive slugs and then I cut them down and plucked them all into these tiny little eyebrows. And I loved it. But then they were like, the ones I had before were like way too small. Whereas these eyebrows are a lot better. But they're still quite skinny, not gonna lie. But at the moment I don't really have an eyebrow gel, so I literally just take hairspray and a spoolie. Spray it and then brush my eyebrows up. I'm gonna go back in with my eyeshadow and smoke it out a lot more. Okay, I'm gonna curl my lashes and do some mascara. Wait guys, slay, I think I ate the eyes. Oh no. Okay, it's lips time. I feel like this is the one thing that's actually gonna make me look somewhat normal. So I'm taking the Mecca Max lip liner in shade Super. And I'm just gonna line my lips. Never moving with caution. No assuming my role. Bandwidth, EQ and distortion. Bandage through the wounds of my soul. Say again, no room for this haunting. Vantage got me cruising the arm. Okay, so these are my lined lips. And now I'm gonna try out my new Glossier lip balm. Guys, I fear I'm like not okay. I haven't drank in like 2 months, so Loki didn't really think this through with the Prosecco, but as I said, Mad Dog is coming out tonight. But the issue is we're like not going out. Or are we? Oh my god. So I'm gonna try this. They run through with the food that they are. Oh my god, it smells so good. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. So I've just put that on. It's so nice. And then I'm gonna put on a clear gloss on top. Obviously it's glossy, but in real life it's like more lip balm gloss, if you know what I mean. That you guys. Okay, I'm really glad. And now I like pack everything that I need. The one thing about me is if you're ever needing a makeup product on a night out, come find me. I carry every single makeup product ever. It's probably half the reason why my makeup stays on my face. Oh my god, wait. Kind of love. Alright. Who is she? Guys, I'm really happy with the makeup. I like didn't know that if it was gonna look good or not, so I'm glad. Okay, what's the time? It's currently 4:33. Tilly said she's leaving her house at 4:50, so I've got like 20 minutes. But this is the makeup. So thanks guys for coming along and watching my get ready with me. I'm actually keen to go out now. I just hope everyone's on the same level as me, because why do I already feel it? And I'm like a big heavyweight, so that's saying something. But also hence why the reason I bought Prosecco, because I knew it would go straight to the head. Let me know if you want me to do more makeup routines, because I definitely want to try out some new styles again. Currently 4:43. Perfect timing. Guys, get me in Europe right now. I can't wait till I get ready over there.